Audacia, you say that your heart breaks for this young woman. Why is that?
Because I feel like she's been put in a really scary position, and she thought she was doing something that was totally private between two consenting adults, and now her face is all over the place and she has no control over that.
Does your heart break for her as well because of the line of work she chose?
No. I am a sex worker advocate and also a former sex worker myself, and I know that this line of work can be very challenging for many people, but it's not necessarily a terrible, horrible decision for everyone. And especially the kind of money she was making, I doubt very much that she felt coerced into doing what she was doing or that she was really miserable doing it.
Are you concerned that she's only 22, though? This is a lot for someone to deal with at 22.
Yeah, it is absolutely a lot for someone who's that young. But really, different people at different ages are ready and equipped for different kinds of jobs. And I know that's a kind of a very general statement, but I mean, I can't possibly imagine being a 22-year-old special ed teacher. So, some people can't envision that life, and some people can't envision the life of a sex worker either.
But Audacia, do you think that women that do choose this line of work, and I'm going to go ahead and use the word choose, do you think that they do have a high price to pay for this, no matter what kind of money they're making?
Not always. I mean, that's part of the reason why the money is so good, because it is such a challenging form of work. But I don't necessarily think that this work is inherently bad and inherently makes someone pay a high price, as you put it.
Well, whenever you talk about prostitution, you always hear the term victimless crime,
Right.
victimless crime, and you've heard it a lot this week when you talk about this situation. Do you think that prostitution is a victimless crime?
Not all of it. At this level that Spitzer was hiring girls at, I think, yes, that's true. Because basically what's happening is two people are making an arrangement, going into a private room, and I think that what happens between there are two people in a room consensually is none of anyone else's business, and I don't think that's a problem. I mean, there are many, many different kinds of prostitutes and sex workers at many different income levels, and for some women, yes, it is problematic, but for others, like this young woman, it might not be.
Well, tell us the kind of life that they lead, because obviously most of the Johns don't want to be found out, so because of that, they're basically leading a double life. Are some of these girls leading a double life as well?
Some are, but some don't really think of it that way. I mean, if you think about it in terms of having a sex life, many people sort of have a quote-unquote double life when it comes to their sex life, because most people, whatever their sex life is, it could be, very standard, vanilla, married sex, really don't want that plastered all over the place. So, most people don't want their sex lives, shown to the world.
Audacia, my last question, do you think there's any chance this 22-year-old, because, we're all adults, but 22 is very young, do you think there's any chance this 22-year-old may regret some of the choices she's made?
Yeah, as could a 50-year-old and a 40-year-old, and of course you can regret choices you make.
Fair enough. Audacia Ray, thank you.
Thanks.